No, we're doing this right now. Ian didn't get back to me, and I don't want to bother him. So Ian was going to come on, but Ian's not coming on because I got the times wrong, and I actually doesn't sound like he really wants to come on, which I wouldn't either if I was 2 days out. I think it probably sounded like a good idea to him at the time.
Yeah, he was like very hell bent on us doing it too.
Like, yeah, we should do it.
He was like, "You better make sure you're fucking there."
I mean,
so what do we call this, man chat?
Why man chat? Why not bro chat?
Because there's no bros here.
We're bros.
We're grown ass men.
It's like old man chat. Yeah. Nick's gonna come on. He's a bro.
Is he coming on?
Yeah, I think so. What was I gonna say? Have you seen all the drama going on with Bob and the athletes rep shit?
Yeah. So can you like you know me, I don't watch anything. I wait for you. I wait to hear from the horse's mouth. Was I on that podcast? Right.
Yeah, it was a live one we did.
Yeah. What did you say? Bob's not or the real athlete?
I didn't say Bob's name, which Bob got offended by that, which I didn't say his name out of being polite because I don't like calling people out. So I was trying to be polite by not saying his name. And then he got offended because I didn't say his name. So like, you're fucking damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't, because if I would have said his name, people would be like, oh, he's calling Bob out. And because I didn't say his name, Bob got offended because he's like, he thought I was trying to be rude or something. So it was when I said we don't have an athlete's rep. And then Bob got really upset by that.
So is it done?
Well, yeah, I called him and I apologized and that's the other thing. People are like, why'd you apologize? You shouldn't apologize. Is that you or me?
That's you, bud.
What the fuck was that? I don't even know what that was.
Ding, ding. Doesn't sound like a dinner bell.
I know.
Summer cooking you a meal?
I have no idea what that was. Like zero. Anyway, people are like, oh, you shouldn't have said sorry. And I'm like, look, first of all, the classy thing to do is apologize if you offend somebody and they have a right to be upset. So I think I probably stretched my words a little bit too much. I said he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's done some things. I don't know what he's done. I know he said he created some classes, but to me, that's not helpful. That's not just helpful to the athletes. That's helpful to the federation as well. Like that brings in more athletes for the federation. So that's not necessarily, I mean, yes, it's good for the athletes, but it's also good for the federation. So I don't know if that's really a feather in your cap. But
you're saying there's no like bounded group representation of somebody that was voted on by the community of the IFBB, that of people that compete that say we want this guy to stand up and represent us.
Yeah, but no, but I just want to go back for a second. I just want to explain to people why I apologized. So I think he probably has done some things. So I apologize for saying he's done nothing, because that was too far a stretch.
Yeah.
But I also told him in that conversation that I felt like, look, there's nothing's happening now. Like there's a lot of things that haven't happened. Like I've never been personally contacted by Bob to say, hey, how are you doing? Is there anything you need? And I'm not saying I personally need an email, but have you? Like, has there ever been a group email amongst all the athletes to say, hey, I'm here for you guys. Message me if you need something. I will help you. Like, I've never gotten anything like that myself.
No, like I mean, there's been things in the past that I've had issues with that I reach out to Bob about directly and talk to him about.
Did you really?
In the past, yeah, I have.
How long ago was the past?
I mean, you're talking maybe 2-3 years.
That's not that bad.
No, I mean, I haven't competed in a while, but I don't remember exact, but I remember there were things I had issues with that I directly reached out to Bob with. I was at a show once that Bob was emceeing that I had a huge problem with the promoter that I brought up to Bob right on the spot. Mm-hmm. So like, I obviously know that Bob was, like a representation of the athletes rep. So, if I had an issue with something, I have in the past reached out to Bob personally.
Okay. So this is what I'll say. That's a perfect example. So because I'm sure there are other stories like that, I felt like it was important to apologize. Right. But where I think people are saying I shouldn't have apologized because he was kind of a dick in his response. Yeah. Because I didn't really take a personal shot at him. I kind of just took a personal shot at the job itself. Whereas
he should have reached out to you first. And then
his response was very personal. Like there was some personal attacks in there and some, it was really
almost like, it was like you personally attacked him first.
He thinks I personally attacked him, but I was attacking the position. I wasn't attacking him as a person. Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I apologized and we talked about it. And I said, look, it's, it is what it is. I apologize. Let's move on. We moved on. And that's kind of where things are now. But now every other channel has picked it up. And I'm actually pretty happy about it because this probably would have died if Bob didn't make that video.
Yeah.
But Bob made that video and then it became a big shitstorm. I think he's kind of taken the brunt of it, to be honest with you. But then it's been a big shitstorm. But the most positive part about all of it now is everybody's talking about an athlete's rep and why we should have an athlete's rep.
Yep.
So I'm kind of happy that I brought it up because you're the first person to say to me anything that like Bob has helped them like get stuff done. Most people that I've talked to now, this generation, like the guys out there now, most of those guys are like, I didn't know Bob was still doing that. And that's kind of how I felt about it. I knew Bob was doing that back in the day, like he was trying to do stuff, but I thought that position kind of just
faded off.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of gone. I didn't think it was like still relevant.
I mean, he got involved with the Sean thing. I mean, somebody told him that I was having words with Sean, and he was in his room, and he got out of his room and ran downstairs to the breakfast spot when he heard me and Sean were having words.
Yeah, but that's because Sean's his friend.
No, I'm saying, but he got involved in that when he didn't have to,
That's not really the job of an athlete's rep, is to break up a fight.
I'm saying, but it was involving two people in the industry, and he put himself in the middle when he didn't have to.
Yeah, that to me, that's not the job of an athlete's rep.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying, like he's been there for different things for me.
That's good, and again, that's just said. That's why I apologize. I'm sure he's done some stuff. Anyway, I do think it can be done better.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should. I mean, having somebody like Bob, who's like an athlete's rep, is fine, but I think having somebody who like is more active and like, Bob made classes and did things for the IFBB, but I think having like a direct representation of somebody that works directly hand in hand with the athletes, because Bob obviously is busy. He does a lot more than just, like if he's an athlete's rep, he does a lot with the IFBB. He does a lot with, announcing. So like, I'm sure he's busy. So I'm sure we could utilize somebody who maybe has more time to do that and is more on like the level of the athletes that are currently competing.
Well, so Bob did explain one thing to me, and he said, it's not a paid position. So in that regard, it's kind of a thankless position because he's not getting paid to do it. And, he's not really benefiting. He's not benefiting himself. So in that regard, I have respect for that he would do anything, just out of the goodness of his heart or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But maybe it should be a paid position.
Yeah.
So that way, maybe the person doesn't have the fallback of saying it's not a paid position, so I don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, having that like laissez-faire attitude.
Well, because if you were paying me to be the athlete's rep, or I was paying you to be the athlete's rep, and you weren't doing shit, and the athletes didn't know you were a rep, I would fire you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, I'm not paying you $50,000 a year, whatever the fuck. You're fired. Fuck off. I'll get somebody else who really wants to do the job. So, but if somebody's not getting paid and they're doing the job, you can't really say anything. You're like, well, that guy's not being paid anyway. So what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to make him like work harder? You know what I mean?
Nice watch.
Oh, I forgot to send your watch. Oh my God.
Do you know how many comments I get now that I don't have it? Every time people see my wrist are like, did Fouad send your watch yet? I'm like, he said he sent it in the mail twice, but I guarantee it's not sent.
I fucking swear to God. I said, I promise. I swear to God.
I even asked for bro chat hats and shirts, and you still haven't sent it.
I swear to you, I promise I'm going to get all of it out tomorrow. On my father. I promise.
Only thing I got.
I swear to God, I will get all of it out. On my mother's life, I will get all of it out. I promise. I'm fucking.
Listen, if you guys want a good shirt, listen. This stuff I watched this a million times.
Look how nice my watch. That's your watch I'm wearing. Oh fuck. Okay. Anyway, so maybe it should be a paid position.
Yeah.
Like, I guess if, like you're going to, obviously the next question is who's going to pay them, but you'd say like the athletes pay 200 and whatever, 200, is it $200 for a year for the membership now, or is it more?
250.
So what if you said to the athletes, look, you're going to pay 275
or 300. I mean, that's going to cover
or 300 or $350 of it goes to your athlete's rep, and that pays for the athlete's rep. Right. I mean, I don't know if any athletes would want to pay the extra $50, but I mean, I would.
I think the athletes would if they saw it was being utilized correctly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. And I'm shocked at how many other channels picked it up and ran with it. Like, I'm shocked at how big a story it's become. But I think it's good that I didn't realize how many athletes wanted an athlete's rep.
Well, it's a voice, bro. And maybe there should be an athlete's rep for every division.
I said that on the last podcast. So we talked about it on the last podcast. I said, I think it's
make each like Olympia and make each Olympian away an athlete's rep and give them a responsibility of being the champion and have that.
I personally don't think somebody active should be the athlete's rep. It should be somebody that's not active, right? Like a Lee Priest or like you or like Dexter or like me, or I'll throw myself in the ring just because I want to, but no, but one guy, I saw one comment from one guy who's like, Fouad likes to steal people's jobs. And I'm like, hey, if you're not doing the fucking job right, I'm going to take it. I don't give a fuck.
Give me my money.
If you're not doing the job right, I'm going to fucking take it. No, but I thought one man, one woman.
Yeah.
So cover all the men's classes, and then women would cover all the women's classes, and then they could meet and decide what they want to do, take to the IFBB, right?
Yep.
But yeah, that's what's been going on. So I don't know. Somebody inactive, and I think the players should vote, or the athletes, the bodybuilders, and the competitors should all vote.
Yeah. I think the competitors should have a say because they should feel comfortable with the person that is expressing their voice. That is theirs.
So how do we make this happen, guy? Because we don't need the IFBB to do it. This is the competitors have to do it. It's not the IFBB to do it.
Why don't we start like some sort of poll, like with some names, like who would you guys like to see as an athlete's rep?
I think we should do this. And I don't know if I think, would you say that our podcast probably gets the most views in the industry?
I think we have the biggest bodybuilding podcast platform in the industry. Yes.
All right. So if we say something, word will probably get around. So why don't we say this? Maybe people that want to do it could DM me, and we could create a list that people could vote on.
Yeah.
Would that be a way to do it?
I think so. I think the best way to go about doing something like this is exactly that, because it's an unbiased, fair way to get an answer to a problem.
You know who would really be really good at this if he wanted the job?
Who?
Manager Matt.
Yes.
He's got a ton of connections, and he's pretty well known throughout the industry.
Yeah, he knows almost every competitor. He's good with athletes. He knows companies, and he knows brands. He knows how to pair people with brands, and he knows what the athletes want, because a lot of athletes talk to him. I think that's a great fit.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good. And plus, if he's already kind of managing some athletes, and he's got to have pretty good organizational skills.
Yeah, well, Matt's very organized.
Well, I just threw Matt in the ring. Let's make Matt the athlete's rep. Let's just tell him he has to do it.
You want to send him a text?
Yeah, do it now.
Hold on. I'll be like, hey, we're talking on the podcast, just so you want me to call him?
Yeah, come back.
I'll call him. Like, hey, buddy.
That's hilarious. Oh, I got his phone number too. You want me to call him?
Text him at the same time. You want to call him? Or want me to call him?
What do you want to text? Let's text him at the same time. What do you want to text him? We decided.
We decided
you're the new athlete's rep. We decided you're the new athlete's rep.
Yeah.
Well, tell me when you're going to send.
We decided you're the new athlete's rep.
One.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Ready?
Cool.
1, 2, 3, send. I go, Fouad and me are on the podcast. We decided you're the athlete's rep! Exclamation point. Cool? Question mark. Okay.
Oh, I didn't put all that. I just put we.
Oh shit! Don't tell him we said that. He's on.
Don't tell him.
What, dude? I just get on and this is how I get treated?
Guy started it. He's been an idiot.
Oh, dude, they're allowing you to do Zoom again this week from jail?
Nick just finished a photo shoot. Look at his hair's all done nice and shit.
They got help. They got hella barbers in county.
How are you, Nick? What's going on?
I'm good.
Hey, do you know manager Matt?
I know, man. Yeah.
We're talking
Text
about
him right now.
We're talking. Yeah, text him right now. Yeah,
Text him right now that we decided on the podcast. Text him right now. We both just did.
me and Guy just text him. Text him.
Text him.
Okay.
Say we decided. We decided on the podcast. You're the athlete.
No, don't say the podcast.
Cool.
Just say we decided you're you're the new athletes rep. Cool.
We on the podcast have decided you're the new athlete rep.
Put cool question mark.
That cool? Question.
And then right. Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay.
It's already done deal.
Yeah. Like ask him the question and answer it for him.
That's fucking funny. No, but in all seriousness, he would be good, right, Nick? Like, think about it.
I think so. Yeah, honestly, I think so.
Because he knows all the athletes, he knows the supplement companies and how they work. He knows the industry. He knows the IFBB and a lot of the players said not at the players, but a lot of the higher ups. Yeah, I think we just solved it. Anyway, yeah.
Wait, where's Ian?
He was. I fucked up the times, Nick. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
It's my fault.
What do you mean you fucked up the time?
It was supposed to be 3:30 West Coast time.
So what time's that?
6:30 for us.
Oh.
But I got it stuck in my head, and then I've been rushing around all day thinking I got a podcast at 3:30, and really it's just because I fucked up the times in my head, and it's supposed to be 6:30.
So he's not coming.
But I text Ian, and he's like, "Dude, it's 12:30. What are you talking about?" And then he's like, "Just go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to take a nap." So I feel like he probably doesn't want to do it anyways because he's 2 days.
So,
Wait, when's the show? Saturday or Sunday?
I think it's Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
So it's just us three? The old amigos?
Just the OGs. Let's
Just like old times.
Let's take a look at the lineup.
Oh, nice shirt, guys.
I'd have different shirts and a hat and a watch, but somebody's bad with shipping.
I'm wearing his watch. Look. Your girlfriend bought me a present. I met your friend bought me a present.
My girlfriend bought you a watch, huh? That's a long shipping charge.
How was your girlfriend, Guy?
Good.
Everything good?
Everything's good.
How long are you going on now? Who is this guy?
Is this a trick question?
5 months in August.
Is this a trick question?
What? Which one?
Are you guys good?
You're
What do you
freezing.
mean with you?
You're
What?
freezing.
What? What's
Who's freezing?
You're freezing.
I'm freezing?
Yes.
I'm not freezing.
Connection in jail sucks.
I just started watching a really good show, Blackbird. You guys should watch it.
You watch so many shows, it's mind-boggling.
I watch a lot.
You guys gotta go see Thor. You gotta go see Thor.
I don't watch.
I saw. You see, Top Gun,
Oh,
Yes,
I want to see
phenomenal.
that.
dude. Let me tell you something. I haven't seen a lot of
That
like.
was probably my favorite movie of the year so far. I want to see the Elvis one.
I think out of all the movies I've seen in the past 10 years, that was probably one of the best ones I've seen.
No way.
Dude,
Yeah, it was that
you
good.
know, it was that good.
It
bro.
was that good.
Is it that good for an action movie or just for a movie?
No, it's that good for a movie.
Yeah.
So like it's better than like American Gangster.
Yes.
Yeah,
No way.
it's good, bro.
I'm gonna
It
go.
was really good.
I'm gonna go.
But they're
there.
also not like they're also not the same type of movie.
That's why I said, is it just good that good for an action movie?
No, but the
Like
way
I would prefer to watch Top Gun over American Gangster though.
what?
I would prefer to watch Top Gun over American.
I'm trying to
Gangster.
think of another awesome action movie. Like it that would be better than. What's a great action movie?
Bad Boys.
You're gonna
Yo,
say
you see they confirmed number 4 guy.
Really? Number 3 wasn't that good.
See, I liked it.
I liked it, but it wasn't. 1 and 2 were so good.
I thought it was pretty funny though,
It was, but it wasn't as funny.
especially when they were on the airplane at the end, and he's like, "Mike, you fucked a witch."
I can't remember a fucking thing.
You stuck your dick in that?
Okay, 1 second here. Let's take a look.
What, the trailer?
Greatest
And then the guy next to Mike on the plane's like,
greatest action movies of all time. John Wick. Is it better than John Wick? Is it
Inception, huh?
Is it better than The Dark Knight?
no.
Wow.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's better than Taken.
Well,
Yes.
Taken was not great.
Taken was phenomenal. Don't do that.
It's better than all these movies I'm looking at.
Is it better than Predator?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only movie I think it was comparable to, as far as goodness, was Inception.
Goodness.
Inception was a great movie, but you have to. That's a movie you gotta pay attention to.
You do, but it was really good though.
Wait, those are adventures. Where's action?
I love Inception.
That's the one where they change like the whole scene, like they set up the fucking like a blueprint of where they are.
Well, yeah, but they go like in a dream
sleep.
and then into another dream.
Oh, that's a good
another
one.
dream.
Is it better than The Last Samurai?
That's actually a
That's
really good movie.
that's a classic movie, though.
Well, every time I say a movie, you're like, it doesn't.
Well,
all right,
Top
I'll go
Gun's
see
pretty-
it anyway. It's a good movie.
no. Top Gun was pretty classic.
I've heard from everybody that it's a great movie. I'm going to go see it.
It
I
was.
still want to see the Elvis movie.
What's the Elvis?
Yeah,
movie?
that was good.
My mom saw. She said that was phenomenal. She said that between that and Top Gun, they were her favorite movies.
What's the Elvis movie? Is it like a remake or a biography or what?
It's his biography. It's pretty
His
much.
biography.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it must be like really on point because like his daughter and the ex-wife or wife, whatever, like approved of it.
Really?
They let you carry around your cell keys.
Who plays Elvis?
I don't know. I don't know who the kid is, but he's good.
You know what I thought was a good remake was Ray,
What?
Yeah.
the Ray Charles movie.
I
Yeah.
never saw it.
You never
I
saw
saw
Ray?
it.
That with Will Smith?
No, it's
No, that's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes. Okay. I think I actually did see it.
You got to see Ray. It's a great movie.
I think I've seen it.
You know what movie I was not a fan of? I saw Jurassic Park.
I'm not a big fan of that kind of
I
shit.
was
I'm
never
a Jurassic Park fan. The third one, I didn't really like it.
The more real a movie is, the more I like it.
Well, so they use actual clips in the movie, and they use actual fighters to fly the plane. So when you watch their faces and shit, like getting all fucking like this, it's actually real.
It's real.
I was
yeah.
actually watching. You know who Jocko Willink is?
Yeah, the guy, bald white guy.
Yeah, he's a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he
you
always
mean
posts
ex-Navy.
pictures of his watch.
Yeah. So what an awesome Instagram, eh? It's just like, here's my watch again.
Yeah, T minus 400.
4 a.m. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
he had a actual guy from Top Gun on his podcast, and they were talking.
Really?
Yeah, and they were talking about how accurate the movie was.
It was fucking cool, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's why I liked it so much, because it was like pretty badass.
Yeah.
And it was pretty real.
But that's
you
what
know?
I'm trying to. But that's what I mean. The more real a movie,
They made it like very.
the more I like
real.
it. Like that's.
Did you
I
hear
just
about
like. I also
Did you hear
like how
about-
they tied in the first one to this one a lot too.
Yes, but did you hear they have? My buddy
Don't
said
tell me
they
too
have,
much about it.
No, my buddy said they have theaters where the seats actually fucking move like you're in the plane.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that like amusement parks and shit?
No, he said there's movie theaters that
What's
actually.
that? Like 4D? That's 4D, isn't it?
It's crazy. He goes that you're in the seat, and the seat when they're in the plane is fucking doing all this crazy shit.
That's
I
sweet.
mean, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'd do
I
that.
don't want to go to that one.
There's one in Jersey. He told me.
Really?
Yeah,
Like by you?
I think it's down south a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, I was going to ask you, are you going to go to Tampa for the Tampa Pro guy?
When is
Well, he's already in Tampa, so I'm talking to you.
When is it?
August 6th.
August 6th.
I can't.
Well,
I'm
it's
in
that
Texas
it's that Friday and Saturday.
Oh, you're at
So,
Gasp that week.
the whole week till the 7th.
We'll leave a day early.
I have a seminar on the 7th, on the 6th.
Who's going to listen to you talk? What are you going to talk about? Chopping wood?
Isn't Gas going to be at Tampa Pro?
Listen, look at the fucking the views on this thing.
Oh yeah, that's all you. It's not anybody else. Not Nick. Not me. Nobody. It's this guy.
Oh man.
Let's see how the first 15 minutes go. Send me the fucking send me the algorithms on the
Of
first
what?
10 minutes. First 10 minutes of me and you.
Why, it's going to be stronger than everything else? You're such an idiot. I delete more comments for you than everybody else.
Well, I don't like what? Guy sucks.
Guys little, guys small.
A lot of guy comments. Dude, you're the most polarizing figure on the podcast.
As fuck me, polarizing figure. How so?
Because people either love you or hate you.
What are they?
I'm kind of like that too.
I agree with that, but I feel like that's more Iain.
Yeah.
What are the hateful? Wait.
Anybody really opinionated is gonna have a love-hate like group, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, what are the hate comments?
Well, let's go see if there's any right now.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
I love hate
I
comments.
probably deleted them already.
No, come on, I want to see them.
Yeah, Fouad don't play that shit.
Why do you delete them? They don't bother me.
Because what the fuck? Who cares? Why do I want to leave somebody's stupid comment? Oh, guy's a fucking asshole. Guy's got small man comment.
Dude, I had someone leave a comment on one of my videos, and he was like, "You want to talk about negativity?" He was like, "What surprises me the most is that he's still alive."
Me?
Oh my god.
No, me.
No,
me.
him.
On like one of my workouts, I was like, "Geez."
That's such a
Coming in hot for that one.
I was like, "You guys are harsh, man."
You know, speaking of that, I feel like people online. Listen, I'm going to go off on a tangent, so I apologize, but I feel
Let
like
me drink my water.
I feel like people online have just like lost all sense of
Respect.
like, respect or empathy or humanity.
Well, a lot of
humanity.
the times they won't say anything to your face, you know.
But
You know
it's
how many
not,
people in that hack squat video were like, "Yo, the next time you're in fucking destination, dude." I'm like, okay. No, everybody fucking runs their mouth. People can say what they want about me, but everybody that thinks they're tough, if you put them in a tough situation, they're not. They're
not tough.
I agree. I agree with you, but this is what I'm saying. So
that's another reason why I also just let shit go, because 9 times out of 10, no one's gonna say shit to your face.
No, but it's not about being tough. I'm shocked at the amount of
Just disrespect.
the amount of people who are just shitheads.
Oh, I know.
Like, okay, so Ivana Trump died on the weekend or whatever, yesterday or the day before. And my wife, so I had an 8-hour drive back from Tennessee yesterday. So me and my wife were in a car, and Summer's reading me some of the Twitter comments. And she's like, almost every comment she read was like, the wrong Trump died. Donald should have died. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
It's just hard. It's
people have no value for the.
Instead of saying, look, whether you like the guy or not politically is irrelevant. Instead of saying, oh, that sucks, condolences to the family or something like relative, or just don't say anything at all if you don't like them. People are like, I wish Donald Trump died instead. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
you want to know the truth about all this? The motherfuckers making those comments are the people who probably, if you made a comment like that too, would fucking crumble and be crushed like fine powder. Like people like that make comments like that are so mentally fucking inapt and so mentally weak. Like if you have to come on a social media site and make comments to somebody you actually don't even fucking like, you are like, to me, bottom of the barrel fucking loser.
Yeah.
Because like anybody that I don't like, I don't follow, I don't watch, I don't waste my time on, I don't comment on, I don't fucking care about, I don't even talk about.
That's
and
funny.
These people actually will go on here, watch the whole podcast and throw negativity. If you're wasting your time hating me, win-win. Loving it.
Yeah. It's funny to go back to the athletes rep thing. People are like, sorry, we
talked about that for a while, Nick.
People hold on, not to cut you off, but did you see Dave Palumbo's video?
Yeah, I saw a piece of it. What did he say?
That Bob is not an athlete rep.
I watched someone else make a video of all the videos to get what I'm saying. And I was just like, wow.
Does he have a name of somebody on this podcast similar?
We're basically like feeding the rest of the bodybuilding industry. All they do is take our content and make new content.
I watch everyone's content. That's all entertaining.
What I was gonna say is, people ask me like, why didn't make a response video? And I'm like,
who cares?
I don't do the response video, the call out video. That's like the shitty. To me, that's the shittiest part of it.
I'm going to call you out for not calling people out on my Instagram. I'm going to make a video about how you don't call anybody out.
Is that bad? That's bad nowadays. You should. Everybody should call people out nowadays. Anyway, the fucking Ivana Trump thing really bothered me. I'm like,
It's insane.
the lack of humanity amongst people is like,
Well, it's like nobody can just rest in peace anymore, you know?
why? But I don't know, man.
Well, you know, if people would put themselves in their shoes and think about their mother passing away and having somebody say that their mother shouldn't have passed, their father shouldn't have passed, like put yourself in the shoe. Like, it doesn't matter if you like the person or not, they passed. Like, just have some fucking human decency and respect. It's not hard. It's not hard.
You know, I saw a thing yesterday on, I follow one of these pages. I can't remember. It's a financial page anyway, but I think I saw them write something like, imagine social media closed every day at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
You think about what would happen.
People would actually,
if at 6 p.m. all of a sudden your phone stopped working, like for anything.
Whoa, the whole phone?
No, anything for social media. Anything for social media.
I still need texting.
Yeah, just social media was off. Look, he's freaking out.
he's having a heart attack. Like,
I know, like,
no,
it's actually gonna happen.
Like, hey, iCloud, at 6 o'clock, they just shut down the whole server. We want to test Nick.
As if I have the power to do it, right? He's like,
no, the whole phone.
Yeah, right. Time out. No, I agree. If social media shut down at 6 p.m., I think that would be a great idea, if I'm going to be honest.
well, I think China does it. I think at 10 o'clock or something like that every night.
Oh yeah, let's compare the United States to China.
No, but wait a minute. Listen,
What do you mean they do it?
No, me and Ben had this conversation.
This is a real thing?
Yeah, I think so. Watch, I'll look it up.
Bro,
China has all the phones programmed.
Do you know in China you can't even like commit a crime because they have cameras, or like they will find you in seconds.
Just
you have like in China, you are followed beyond tracked, beyond watch.
I'm never going to China. I'll get found in a heartbeat.
You don't say.
Fuck that noise.
Let me see. 1 second.
What are you doing?
I'm looking up China's thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Check this out. This is actually think about this guy. So we were on Circles and you ranted about fucking social media for like 5 fucking circles in a row. So I know China's not great. I'm not saying we should all be communist, but doesn't mean we can't take some things that may help us. Right?
Sure.
So check this out.
What do you guys say?
An article, 5 ways China is trying to unaddict kids from social media.
After they addict them, that's great. Let's go. Let's see what
so
they
this
say.
one, this
After
one's kind of fucked up. 40-minute daily time limits. That one sucks. Right?
That's stupid.
Yeah, that was okay. But let's go on.
I break that one.
This is a good one. This, in my opinion, is a good one. App is closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
But how do you know the app is closed?
No, because the government mandates it.
Shuts the server down, bro.
What do you mean when they hit a fucking button and everybody's social media closes?
Bro, everything's controlled.
No, it's not like they have to shut down every single person's social media. They just turn off. Imagine you went on Instagram, it just didn't work. Like you tried to go on Instagram and there was nothing.
Well, yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, but that's what they do every night at 10 p.m.
That's wild.
I think that's a good thing for kids.
I know, I agree. I think it's cool. I just think it's wild that they can.
I mean, look, there are times when I wake up at like 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I end up on
Dude,
Instagram.
when I'm in prep, I'm on Instagram all night.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine it was closed from 10 to 6. You'd be forced to sleep.
We got something to say, dickhead?
Are the porn sites open at 3 a.m.?
Wait a minute. Listen, do you think that's a bad idea or a good idea, guy?
I think it's a good idea. I think not 6 p.m. though. More like maybe 10 p.m.
Yeah, so it says app is closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Maybe midnight.
But it's not going to help kids, man. Kids go to bed before midnight.
A little bit help me.
What if they could do it?
We actually had another conversation about social media, about people sending you like pictures and like asking, can you look at my diet and fix it? And can you do this? And then like people that sign up and just how people view like what we do and how they think it's simple, like writing a diet. And it was funny because I read a quote the other day and it was pretty fucking cool. I think it was either Michelangelo or I think it was Michelangelo.
What was the quote?
It was like
Michelangelo.
Yeah, the artist.
Yeah.
It was a famous artist, whoever it
Oh, the
was.
singer. Anyway, go on.
And he was at a restaurant, and a lady recognized him and walked up to him with a pen and an empty napkin and said, "Hey, I know who you are. I'm a huge fan. Can you draw me something?" And he drew her something, and it took 5 minutes, and he handed it to her with a bill, and the bill was for a substantial amount of money. And she goes, "I'm confused. I only asked you to take 5 minutes to draw me something. Why are you charging so much?" And he goes, "Because it took me 47 years to be able to do that in 5 minutes."
That's right. I told people that all the time.
So it's like, I never heard that quote before. And I'm like, that's such a fucking good life quote for anybody that has a talent or is like skilled at something they do. And why they're like somebody comes to your house and lays a patio, and they do it in a day, and you think it should take a week, but they want to charge you X amount. It's like, he's that good because he's able to do it that fast and charge that much.
Yeah. But I've been saying this.
But so many people don't think like that.
No, but I've been explaining this to people for a decade. When I tell somebody it costs X amount of dollars for a program, and they're like, "Well, you just like," I'll literally sit with someone at the gym, and I've written it like on a, okay. And they're like, "But you just did it in like 5 minutes." I'm like, "Yeah, but it took me my whole life to learn how to do this for you."
Well, this started because I actually had a client. I sent him all his stuff, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, you got a couple minutes to talk?" And I'm like, "What's up?" And he goes, "I'm confused. That's it." And I'm like, "What do you mean that's it?" I guess I sent you 3 Word documents, all written out. He goes, "Yeah, but there's no like macro." I'm like, "Bro, you got to understand something." I said, when I was working with Chris Aceto, who I was paying a decent amount of money to, I got a body of an email. It said M1, 2 whole egg, 5 white.
I've gotten those emails.
I'm
before.
like, so
Yeah.
I go, because I go, this is what happens. The general public hears macros and Excel spreadsheets and calories and carbs. They think you're going to that I'm sending them this fucking like broken down caloric. And I'm like, bro, this is how I was told. I never got a coach that sent me a caloric breakdown, how many carbs I was eating. It was, this is your ounce of protein. This is how many carbs. This is how many fats. You eat it, you follow it, you send updates, I make changes. Like that's how simple it is for somebody as good of an eye and has been doing it as long as me or you or Nick or whoever. It's easy for us to do.
Well, there's 2 other things also. So the first thing I'll say is, it's not your fault. It's the way the coaching industry has gone. Me and Ben had this conversation. When I was coaching and people coached me, I got coached by Chad. They would send my diet, and I wouldn't talk to him for like a week.
Yeah.
I'd be like, just go do this. Call me in a week. Right. Maybe in prep, it would be a little bit more, but whatever. And what coaches do now is they give you their phone number, and they call me every morning. And I'm not talking about Nick. Like, I'm not talking about guys like at the fucking top
the
5,
newbies,
top 5 Olympia level. But if you're anywhere below that, look, man, you don't. I mean,
what if you're a top amateur?
It's not that. You know what? Where you are on the ranking doesn't really matter. It's like coaching itself has just changed. It's the coaches now check in every day with an athlete.
Okay. I was literally, you ripped it out of my mouth. So I have a question, because I'm not going to say who this is about, but I had a conversation with somebody and I was like, you don't need to do that. It was a discussion about check-ins in an off season. Mm-hmm. I do not feel it is necessary, appropriate, or even validated to send off-season check-ins every week. I think it's insanity.
I think it doesn't hurt once a week. I don't think it's necessary. Probably every
off-season.
Yeah. Like, I think when I was with Chris, I think he got like 1 off-season check-in in an off-season.
I think once a week is pretty average.
I would do.
For off-season, I just don't feel that in an off-season you're going to see that substantial progress week as if you were dieting.
There's one reason. So
I agree. I think at least every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
No, but 1 week you could see things very easily. If somebody's not eating their meals, you're going to be able to see if they're really flat. That'll happen in a week. And if somebody's eating a ton of shit, they could put on a lot of water weight and garbage weight that you could also see within a week.
Yeah, but if you give somebody a plan that they're supposed to be following, those 2 things shouldn't really.
But that's
happen,
the whole
right?
point of getting a check-in once a week, is you're keeping them accountable.
So if somebody is that mentally weak where they need to be held accountable, that's a different story. But a normal person like Nick or like me or like you in the off season,
that's a little strong. That's a little strong. That's a little strong.
What?
I don't know. To call somebody mentally weak just because they want to be held accountable by their coach. It's a little bit strong.
If you can't follow a plan, and if you have a plan, you're supposed to eat one cheat meal a week and you're eating 3, you're mentally weak.
Fat fuck.
If you can't follow a plan, you are definitely not cut out. You're definitely not cut out for bodybuilding.
You're mentally weak for bodybuilding. I'm sorry. Is that better?
You can't. You're not cut out for bodybuilding if you can't follow a plan. I'll give you that. But some people just need reassurance. Hey, I checked in with my coach. It's been a week. I checked in. He told me everything's going good. My weight is right. My pumps are right. My training's right. Good. I'm going to keep going. Some guys need that reassurance just to keep going.
I feel like so the same person was like checking their weight every day. And I'm like, that's an unhealthy habit. Like you got to break some of those things because
I do that
in the off season. Like I feel like in the off season is also a chance for a little bit of normalcy. And you have like some of those, I think some of those things are unhealthy.
I don't think they're unhealthy. I think they're part of the sport.
I check my weight.
I check my weight every day.
I can't tell you the last time I stepped on a scale.
But you're a little different though.
To a degree,
as a 212 guy, gaining weight in the off season wasn't really your objective because you can only get so big.
Yeah.
But as an open bodybuilder, your goal is to get as big as possible every fucking year, make the most out of every off season. So weighing yourself daily or every other day at least keeps you knowing, yeah, I'm still gaining weight, I'm still doing the right thing, or I'm not losing any weight. Or if you are losing weight, you can tell your coach, hey, I lost a few pounds this week. Can you add more food to my diet? Like, I don't know. I don't think once a week
I don't know if this matters, but this was a female client that I was,
Yeah, I mean, look,
I was like, some of those things you're doing are unhealthy habits, and you need to like break them, like almost like.
Well, Guy, example, I'll agree with you here. If you're looking at your weight every day and it's sketching you out, then yeah, that's an unhealthy habit. When I look at my weight, it's just I'm like, okay, cool. I know I'm still on track, and I walk away from it.
Yeah,
like it's just a habit. It's not unhealthy. Like it doesn't do anything to me. I just need to know.
What happens if the habit and the scale, like in an off season, I feel like you should be flexible. Whereas like if your meal's supposed to be 4 ounces of beef and let's say 5 ounces of potato, which is what, or 8 ounces of potato was 45 grams of carbs, 40 grams of carbs. Like, I don't feel that somebody should be so strict where if you're like, hey, let's get a steak, throw it on the grill and make some rice, like you should be able to interchange.
Yeah. So I'm all for that as long as the macros
what I'm
line
saying
up.
Is this client checks her weight every day.
Yeah.
She pays attention so much to the scale. Her weight hasn't gone up since her show. Yeah. She will not go off that plan if somebody asks her to during the week and like change foods or supplement foods in. And I'm like, those are unhealthy habits. You need to find ways to break that.
But okay, so I agree with you, Guy. I'm not saying it, but I'm just going to play devil's advocate for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody could also say that's what makes a winner, right? Because we talk about Nick, right?
Yeah.
Nick's fucking like a soldier on his shit. He's not changing things up. He's no variables. He's checking his weight every day. So the same things that make people super successful can also be looked at as very unhealthy.
Oh, listen, I even said, I go, what you're doing, I go, I think is awesome. I go, because you're very dedicated.
Yeah.
But like, there's just some things you have to learn that like can cause unhealthy habits. I go, when you're flirting with them a little bit.
I definitely agree with you.
I agree.
Those unhealthy habits, like being obsessive, is also, I think, a trait that makes somebody great.
I know.
Yeah, but for girls, it can turn into like eating problems. And
I agree. Like I said,
that's why I said you're flirting with the line that I've seen go, like people go, because I've had multiple girl clients.
Yeah.
Some are great, and I've seen ones that binge like crazy, and I see ones that like will not fucking eat, and I'm like, you gotta stop. Like,
it's definitely healthier to learn to interchange macros so you can live a somewhat normal life.
That's pretty much where I was going. Like if Nick had to eat chicken for a meal, but there was white fish and turkey, like Nick would be like, if didn't like Nick, I don't think Nick would be like, oh, I can't have turkey or I can't have fish, or like if I'm supposed to have 8 ounces of chicken, I can have 8 ounces of turkey lean or 8 ounces of white fish.
Would you do that, Nick?
I know you don't.
No. I'm just saying how the protein sources are very similar.
Yeah, I do that.
And you like if it was between like,
well, like for example, even my last meal, I ate 6 whole meals a day. But if at night I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't want to cook or eat, I'm gonna have a shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go to bed, and it all equals the same.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that every day though. But if there's one night where I'm just like, I'm just gonna have a shake and call it a night, I'll do it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I think, it's funny that we're having the conversations. I think it's there's such a thing as unhealthy obsession, and maybe there's such a thing as normal, or not normal, but maybe there's obsession and unhealthy obsession. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Because if you're obsessed about something, but you're doing it like look at gym.
Like if you're going to the gym for an hour and a half and working out and doing cardio, that's healthy. If you're going to the gym, you're there for 4 hours working out and doing cardio.
Careful.
That's
Be careful. Some people would say that if you have to go to the gym every day, that's unhealthy. You can't pick and choose the unhealthy habit, because it depends who's calling it unhealthy. There are people that would look at what we're doing and say, I don't give a fuck if you switch the macros. The fact that you're eating 6 meals is unhealthy. So who is the deciding factor of what's unhealthy, what's not?
True.
Because a normal person would look at us and say, well, guy, you're fucking unhealthy. You have to go to the gym every day.
well, when I talk to the masses, I'm obviously talking to people that fucking do it.
Are in bodybuilding. But you have to be careful not to.
But it's such a small fucking.
I know, but the only reason I'm pushing back a little bit is you have to be careful not to send mixed messages, because on one hand, we talk about how great Nick is because he's obsessed. But then we're also saying, be careful because you don't want to end up with a disorder.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, how do you walk that line?
You just have to walk it and know you're walking it.
Yeah. I think it's something mental. Like I said, when I check my weight on the scale, it doesn't do anything to me emotionally. Like I don't get happy or sad, or I just look and I just want to know and I move on. It's
almost like the social media thing we got into at the podcast. It's like, if you're going to step on the scale every day and it's going to mentally do make or make or break your day, you probably shouldn't do it every fucking day.
That I agree with 100%.
So that's kind of where I was going with the diet. It was like all those things are leading to something not good.
Because I think of like Jay, right? Like if you look at Jay's been eating the same breakfast for fucking, or Branch, they eat the same breakfast for like 20 years.
Branch eats an Elker bison burger, eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and oatmeal every morning.
Yeah, somebody would be like, that's a fucked up obsession. It's unhealthy. But to him, it's like, that's just what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I love bison.
So good.
I don't think I've had it yet.
What?
I prefer that over like ground beef.
Yeah, I just bought some the other day.
I tried bison once, actually. That's not true. I tried it once from a farm, and it had like a sweeter taste to it. I didn't like it.
What?
Well, when you get anything off a farm, it's going to have a more quote unquote
gamey taste.
Flavor to it.
Yeah, it's really good for that.
Okay.
I should have made you venison.
Don't get upset, Nick. I'll try it again.
I had venison sausage. I should have made you guys sausage.
I tried venison once, but I don't think
venison.
I don't think the guy who gave it to me knew how to cook it. It was just really tough and dry.
I like
venison should be cooked in a pan with like butter and like
because it's really lean.
It's very lean. Like it actually, my dad will say it's just as lean as chicken.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? So I was following everybody's on the everybody follows
the Liver King thing.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Because I had a feeling we were talking about like
because we're talking about different meats.
And I've heard about like him on steroids, him not on steroids.
No, I don't care if he's on steroids. That's not why.
Did you hear about the ab implant thing?
No.
I heard he admitted he had ab implants and then and then said he didn't have ab implants after he said he did.
1 second. Let's take a look.
You can have ab implants?
Yeah. His abs don't move. So it makes sense.
So when you get fat, you have a 6-pack.
Maybe the fat covers them. I don't know. Why isn't this working?
For ab implants, I would think you'd pick a better shape abs.
Oh no. What did I do? Why isn't this like opening up?
They cut the server off. It's fucking 4 o'clock.
That's so.
Can you Google if he has fake ab implants or has?
Yeah, go to Google.
All right, let me
say Liver King ab implants.
Yeah, see what it says.
I want to get the bottom of it.
I want to fucking know.
My search history.
Gone.
Lethargy pronunciation. Okay.
I can't see.
Lethargy.
You can't see. Why not?
Doesn't say anything.
are you talking about? It's right here. You can't see that? Nick, can you see that? What
Oh no.
do you mean no?
There's nothing
Downstairs.
there.
What
It's
What are
blank.
you talking about?
do you mean? What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
It just said Google search. I couldn't even see you typing.
I wasn't typing. All right, let's try it again.
Oh, we didn't see shit.
Yeah. What? I didn't. Did you see lethargy?
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
There you go.
The Elvis movie. You're typing really fast.
Because he doesn't want us to read what he's fucking. I know why. I was fucking looking 5 below.
Liver King talks ab implants on the Full Send podcast. They're like 10K each. I'm rocking 100K worth. Is he serious?
I'm not paying that much for that plane.
What the fuck?
He's pretty jacked though.
Why? Yeah, I don't know. Do you really
What does this say? Brian
You gotta have
Johnson.
it.
It says Brian Johnson, now known as the Liver King, has turned into social media celebrity, often grabbing headlines courtesy of his raw organ meat diet. In a recent video, Liver King discussed whether or not his abs are real and spoke about people achieving their most dominant form with ancestral living. Liver King jokes about ab implants, says it took 35 years of hard work to achieve a current physique.
So he's joking?
I guess.
No, somebody said it was real.
1 second. His ripped physique has been the subject of criticism lately, as many question whether or not he uses steroids and or performance-enhancing drugs. Joe Rogan, who is responsible for running the most successful podcasting empire in the world, voiced his opinion on the matter. He said Liver King's plight seemed like a gimmick and added that he doesn't believe he has a natural body. Liver King responded to the widespread scrutiny and doubled down during recent interviews, saying that he's natural and never touched the stuff. The natty or not debate rages on, so much so that the organ eating star explained that people are now accusing him of having fake ab implants. So he's not agreeing to it. It doesn't, I don't know. Does it look fake? It doesn't look fake to me. Are you guys there?
He's not natural.
Yeah.
No, he's not natural, but his abs don't look fake, do they?
His abs never change, bro.
What does that mean?
Does he eat ab meat? Is that why? Because he says if you eat the organ of the meat, it goes to that place. So does he eat ab meat?
Does he really? He says that?
He says if you eat brain, it goes more to your brain. If you eat liver, it helps your liver. If you eat, yeah.
I don't know if that's real, but it sounds really stupid.
No, Lane Norton literally did a whole thing on it about how stupid it really is.
I think it's
Okay, good. I'm glad, because I'm like, that sounds really dumb. It's got
Lane Norton does some funny videos about him and was like, if you believe this, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I can see the benefit of eating organ meat. I'm not saying that. I just
Yeah, but raw, I can see the benefits of eating organ meat in a pan.
well, don't they say when you cook stuff, it degrades it?
Yeah, but it also makes it fucking
Delicious.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
I mean, you probably have a better chance of me eating a cooked bull testicle over a raw one, is what I'm saying.
You're gonna eat the testicle?
Why does anybody want to eat testicles? Why is this the thing?
No, but I'm saying if I had an option to eat a testicle and
Is it high in protein?
It's got to be. It's a ball.
Nick, would you eat it if it was high in protein?
If it was like 25 grams per serving, yeah.
Really?
Two
Why? You
nuts
could just
is
eat
a-
steak.
Or
Why
I
would-
could have an option of having bull testicles.
Oh, can't do it.
Imagine your coach sent you a fucking diet and was like, meal 3, 5 ounces of liver, 1 bull testicle, and a cup of rice.
Nick would do it. If it meant winning the Olympia, he would do it.
Nick would text
What,
me.
what if someone fed you a bull testicle and you didn't know it? Like,
I wouldn't be mad if it tasted good.
what if they're like, here,
Yeah,
it's-
if it didn't
what if they
taste-
were like, here, it's steak, eat it. And you ate it, and you were like, oh, it's so good.
Dude, my
And you're like,
dad-
it's bull testicle.
if it was good, I would be okay with it.
So hold on. My dad growing up did that. He would make venison and we would like eat it and be like, you're eating heart. You're eating
My
kidney.
mom,
You're eating liver. And I'd be like,
yeah,
Fuck you.
my mom stopped eating anything he cooked.
my mom did that with lamb because growing up I didn't like lamb.
Oh,
Like
really?
pork chops?
No, like she would. There's a lot of.
that's
there's-
a pig.
I didn't even catch that.
Whoops. Wrong
Yeah.
animal.
Nick, what the fuck?
I thought it was a lamb, dude.
They're called lamb chops.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
me.
Guy, you're such an idiot. Anyway,
Sorry.
Oh God.
there's a lot of ground meat in Arab food, and my mom used to, instead of ground beef, she'd do ground lamb.
So good.
Now I like it, but when I was growing up, I didn't like it.
You want to know what was the weirdest thing you liked growing up as a kid? Because I like, if I tell you what I used to eat on a sandwich, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Would you put on a sandwich?
I don't think I ever ate anything really weird.
Did you ever hear of liverwurst?
Yes.
No.
That's gross.
Google it.
You're fucking nasty.
Who's the liver king now, bitch?
Yeah, that's gross. That's pretty.
It tastes so good. It's so good. But you're gonna read it and be like, ew.
No, dude.
Liverwurst, or liver sausage is kind of sausage made from liver.
No, just look at what's liverwurst made out of. Go ahead.
I don't even think I want to know. It's a German thing. My grandfather used to eat it all the time.
Liverwurst is a cooked sausage made from fresh, cured, and or frozen pork, beef, and or veal, and at least 30% pork, beef, veal, sheep, and or goat livers, computed on the weight of the fresh livers. Doesn't sound bad. It's just beef, veal, sheep, and goat livers.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Doesn't sound bad.
It's really good.
I mean, I'd rather eat liver this way than eat liver the other way.
I'd rather not eat liver.
It's so good, bro.
Does it taste like liver?
No.
See, I'd rather eat that because I don't like the taste of liver.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like, I hate bologna, but it's almost like,
Oh, I love bologna.
it's like a dense bologna with more flavor.
How could you not like?
I like bologna.
Bologna's just like too rubbery for me.
I used
I
to.
You know
fry
what I
bologna.
like? You know what my favorite is? I like a nice hot ham and cheese sandwich.
That's delicious. Also,
You look like ham and cheese.
fried bologna sandwiches. No, dude, we were poor growing up. We had those stacks. You know, the bologna comes in like a 300 slice pack. We used to have those in the fridge with fucking cheese.
2 meals out of that for you.
No. It's like a stack of bologna. No, I used to do bologna and cheese whiz. That's how fucking gross.
Oh,
It's the cheapest shit, dude. My parents did not.
oh, you want to know what?
That's only when my mom wasn't cooking. She cooked most days.
Jay had me do this a couple years ago when I was trying to gain weight.
PB&J sandwiches between meals.
Fried.
Oh, delicious.
So I would heat up a pan.
That's really good.
Fry, throw the toast in the pan, and then like put peanut butter and jelly on one, and then flip it. He was like, eat one in between every meal. And I did that for like months.
So it wasn't fried. It was just like
You grilled it.
you grilled it.
Yeah.
You toasted it on the fucking stove top.
Yeah. With pan spray and then cooked it. And then
Really good, yeah.
the peanut butter, almond butter got all melty with the jelly.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
I think I'm gonna do that after we're done here.
So good.
Yeah.
You know, every time we do a podcast and we talk about food, I fuck up my diet.
Well, maybe you should be more
Disciplined?
yeah.
Nah, I was disciplined for 20 years. I'm good now.
I thought you were gonna go on a diet.
Dude, you know what I saw with running?
I
was like
don't want
losing
to.
a lot.
I like fucking eating, man. Listen, I dieted for 20 fucking years. I don't want to diet anymore.
Well, you don't have to. You can get in shape and semi-diet.
Oh, I am semi-dieting.
Fouad.
What's semi to you though?
Well, you saw I was in Tennessee with you for 2
5
days.
days a week.
Did I eat
Eat
anything
clean,
bad?
and then he goes off the rails, fucking at least 2 to 3.
No, but you eat a lot in the middle of the night.
I only ate once in the middle of the night.
What'd you eat, you fucking slob?
My man gets up at 4 a.m., has 2 egg sandwiches, a big bowl of oats.
Listen, we woke me. I traded legs with Brandon.
Carving up.
Listen, my legs were already sore from the Friday leg workout.
Brandon who?
Curry. So my legs were already sore from a Friday workout with Paul. We actually went real hard. So they were sore still, like bad. And then I was talking shit on the podcast about training legs, and Brandon was like, all right, let's train legs. So I couldn't back out of it. So the next day we trained legs. I was still sore.
Did he bury you?
And now Nick, after driving 8 hours after that leg workout, my legs are fucked.
I bet.
I have.
Did you guys do hamstrings too or no?
No, just quads.
Wow.
I have zero recovery because I'm natural. So like my legs are destroyed. But anyway, so I was hungry from the training session, and I didn't really eat too much before bed. So my body woke me up at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was starving. So
Look how detailed information. My body was yearning for fucking calories.
My body told me to get up and eat.
Yeah, my body was like egg sandwich,
Yeah.
sandwich, and I woke up.
okay,
Eat
wait,
more of the
wait,
oats.
wait, just
Have
let me
oats,
finish.
Fouad. Have the
I
oats.
did not have oats. I didn't have oats.
You said you had a bowl of oats.
No, I said I had steak and rice. So I got up, I made 2 egg sandwiches, no cheese, no mayonnaise, just fucking,
Ew.
I love mayonnaise. 2 eggs, 2 slices of bread. Well, 4 slices of bread, 4 eggs, and some ketchup. That's it. And then I ate that and I was like, I'm still hungry. So I had some steak and rice.
How much steak and rice?
I don't know. It's like probably 7 or 8 ounces and like one of those packs, one of those microwave packs that we bought.
So like
Where were you
56
staying?
grams.
No, those
Protein.
microwave packs are like 80 grams of carbs.
Where were you
Yeah.
staying?
At an Airbnb.
Oh, so you made this like in the house?
Yeah. I just got up and went downstairs.
Like DoorDash McDonald's.
No, it was all clean food, man. Nick's just being mean. We were there for 2 days. You didn't see me eat anything crappy at all.
Not in front of my face.
I didn't have any chocolate bars in my room. No, I've actually been pretty good ever since I started like traveling.
Did you
with
and
you guys.
Summer stop anywhere to eat or no? You guys just went straight to
I don't eat on the way home, man.
Really?
No, because like I do. I had a couple like Starbucks has these protein boxes. I have like 2 eggs and like some cheese and bread.
So you drove 8 hours and didn't eat?
I had that meal and then I had a sandwich, a turkey sandwich. I can't. If I eat
What time
like,
do you guys get home?
9 o'clock. You know what? Driving there was fun because we must have left at like exactly the right time. We didn't hit traffic in any cities.
Yeah, you hit traffic.
We drove all the way through, like stopped twice or 2 or 3 times. On the way home, every fucking city we drove through, we hit traffic.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. So it took a little longer than expected, but
Is getting like across the border hard or not really?
I pulled up, showed him my passport. He's like, where'd you go? I'm like, Tennessee. He didn't even ask. It's weird. Some guys are lazy at the booth, eh? Like some guys will ask you more questions than others. He's like, where'd you go? I'm like, I went to Tennessee. He's like, did you buy or receive anything? I'm like, I got 3 shirts at Harley for $100. And he just gave me back my passport. And he's like, okay, go ahead. What are you laughing at? Because I got a Harley shirt. It wasn't actually for me. It's for my father-in-law.
He's trying to make everybody around him like he's trying to start now. You know what's going to happen? You're going to see people wearing like cuffs, like a hostile fucking biker gang now. It's just
You
so
asshole.
ridiculous.
My
You're just
father-in-law.
trying to parlay this into something ridiculous.
Listen, my father-in-law has been riding motorcycles his entire life. He was actually fucking a Hell's Angel. So he loves Harley and he loves all Harley shit. So every time we stop at a Harley place, we get him something.
Cool. I really want to buy a bike, man.
You're not allowed.
Nick, let me tell you something.
Look at
If
God.
I saw you on a bike, I would purposely knock you off it.
First of all, look,
Do
even
I
if
get
you,
hurt?
even if
Who
you
cares?
could,
Like
even
an
if you
idiot.
could and you wouldn't get hurt, you're way too big.
You would look like a dinosaur riding a tricycle.
Can I get the one with the 3 wheels?
Yeah, that you can do.
Can I sit in the bucket seat?
Yeah, in the back.
Like
Are
Batman
you
and
talking
Robin?
about? Are you talking about the side by side or the one where the seats in the front and back?
Either or.
So, like, let's take a look. Here, watch.
It's got 3 wheels.
So you can get this one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, this one doesn't have a back seat. Wait,
That's not a side by side, is
like
it?
that? No, this is it's a front and back. So, guy, you would sit here.
I don't want the baby seat, you fucks.
Like that. Guy would sit here.
Yeah.
Nick would sit here.
Guy,
It's
let's
pretty
do
cool.
it, bro.
It's pretty cool looking.
Hey, how many horsepower does a Porsche Panorama, or however you say it, have?
Depends on the model. Like, is it a
Because
panoramic?
one was on 287 today and came alongside me and was like, like we were going, and I fucking rocked them.
Well, it couldn't have been a Turbo S then. The Turbo S is like really.
I don't know which one it was, but it came alongside me and it like started to go, and I fucking hit the gas, and he came and I fucking rocked him.
Yeah, it couldn't have. I don't think it could have been a Turbo S.
What are they, 350?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
335.
I
I
like
don't know what
Porsche.
mine has.
I like a Porsche.
I don't even know what mine has, unless he just didn't know how to fucking drive.
Well, it's not
I
hard
like
to drive in a straight line.
It pretty much that's what it was.
You know, Fouad, it comes at the bottom. You can just click it.
Max horsepower is 6,400 foot-pounds of torque, 620 horsepower.
Okay, so it couldn't have been. It definitely wasn't that one.
It wasn't the Turbo S.
Because that one would have rocked my car.
I don't know if it would have. I mean, you're still got 700 horse, but you're just it's
No,
heavier.
my car.
Oh, your BMW.
My BMW I was in.
Yeah, this would dust that.
That's what I just said. It's
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah. What were we talking? Oh, the other car I wanted you to go to. You could buy this one, Nick. The
Let me see. Let me see.
you and Guy could ride. You and Guy could ride around.
I like that better. I like that better.
Well, this is more fun because you guys sit together.
What do
Yeah,
they
I want
cost,
to-
those things?
This
Yeah,
is a
me and Guy can sit next to each other and
This
fuck
is
shit
a
up.
this is a Polaris slingshot.
What does that cost?
American probably 30, I think.
That's it?
Yeah, 35 maybe, or maybe 40. Here, let's look it up.
Let's look up prices.
Oh, write-offs.
38,000.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the bigger one.
Now, are those street legal?
Oh no, the slingshot R's. Yeah, they are. The slingshot R is 42. So you probably want to get the faster one anyway. So 42.
I wonder how,
yeah,
how is that on gas? Now you got me thinking.
it's probably great because Summer's got a Can-Am Riker, which is a 3-wheeler, and fucking she fills up gas like once every 2 weeks.
I might have to make a purchase.
Dude, I went from my
You could probably get a used one for like 15.
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
This podcast just killed my pockets.
Yeah, it fucks up.
Used. Here, let's see.
Totally gonna look this up now.
Let's see if we can get Guy one.
In Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Let's see. Here's one for 30. No price listed on these ones. This one's 31, 30. That's the same one.
They're all brand new, it looks like.
Yeah,
What
those
do
are
you
all
think
brand
it
new.
is?
This one. This is a 2022 also. Yeah, I think this is brand new also.
Tell me that thing's not badass, bro.
I don't know. Is it?
How fast do they go?
I don't know.
Probably 50, 40, 50. Think they go
No,
faster than that?
I think they're faster than that, man.
They gotta go faster than that.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's faster than that, dude.
At least a hundo.
They sell them. Did I just see they sell them at Home Depot? Did I just see that?
No.
Oh, I was like, you fucking serious?
Fuck. Fuck me. 125 miles.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
0 to 60 in 5
Guy,
seconds.
you want to get one?
Kinda.
You can get a slingshot.
Yeah, bro.
You and him could finish.
Instead of getting a beater car.
Save a lot of money.
Get a
Yeah.
slingshot.
Wait, you didn't look that up?
Gas mileage.
Yeah. MPG.
Yeah, look that up. Look that up. This is the deciding factor.
Matt, watch it be like 50 miles to the gallon. I'm making a phone call when we hang up.
22 to 33 miles per gallon, depending on how fast you drive it, obviously. 28 mile per gallon average. Your TRX is like 8.
Dude, I'm thinking I'm gonna get one.
Damn it.
That's great.
I'm about to have 3 cars.
Well, I mean, look, I got the motorcycle for that. It's that fun, just different experience. It's fucking great. It cost me $30 to fill up my motorcycle. It lasts like 2 weeks.
Really?
Well, depending on how much I drive, could be a week if I'm
Do you
on
drive it a lot or not really?
every single day.
Do you?
I drove
I
this
think
morning.
that would be a little scary to drive on a highway. No, you don't think?
No,
Fuck
dude,
no,
it's fun.
dude.
I was on the highway on my motorcycle.
Does it have
I
a
was like,
radio system?
Fuck. I gotta keep
Yes. Fouad, if you even look that up, I'm fucking getting off this podcast.
Why?
Your fucking motorcycle has a radio system.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Mine doesn't.
I'm saying most new fucking shit like that has radios.
Yes, it has.
It absolutely has a radio.
I just want to make sure. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down, guy.
Fuck, man.
It has a radio.
Okay, cool. Does it have like auxiliary cord to plug my iPhone in?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth.
All right. We're good.
Does it have heated seats?
No.
Does it have a sunroof?
I don't want heated seats, bro. I'll start sweating. I need cooling seats.
A fucking piece flew off my motorcycle today when I was driving.
Good.
Seriously.
You're an asshole.
I'm driving.
I don't like him driving that thing. It makes me nervous.
There's a little cover for like your turn signal, and I was driving and I felt something like go like this and like, but I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I'm looking around on my bike. I don't see anything missing. I get to the next light and I stop, and the guy next to me rolls up and he's like, hey, something flew off your bike. I was like, what the fuck? So I pull a U-turn, I drive back, and as I'm driving back and I'm looking at that side of the road, there's like a boulevard in the middle. And I get halfway down and I see it. There's a whole bunch of trucks going by, right? So I loop back around and I pull up on the side in this driveway, and I'm looking at it in the middle of the road, but I can't get to it because there's trucks zooming by.
No.
And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, please don't run over my shit. And they're like just passing it. Finally, all the trucks clear. I run out the middle of the road. I grab it. And I run back. It was the fucking cover for my turn signal and shit. So anyway, I took to Harley. They put it back on. But yeah, fucking weird shit. But I was on it today. It's flying. It's great. It's the best therapy in the world.
How fast?
I can't say.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
It was really fast. I can't say.
Can you text it to me?
Oh yeah, put it in the group chat.
I won't say.
Yes, you will.
I want to know.
If I would say, if you know I'm going to say it, then why don't you just say it, you turd?
I know how fast.
You're not going to say it. And it's not that fast.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
It was great. I was like,
You're an idiot.
It was great.
Bro.
There was no cars on the road.
Where do you keep all your money in your house?
I don't have any money in my house.
Where's all your good stuff?
Why? I don't have any good stuff.
Go down. Someone needs to know where you keep it.
Summer knows. What?
Fouad, how you doing? Fouad, how you doing?
What?
Talk with your eyes.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're gonna end up flying off that thing, bro, and paralyzing yourself.
No, I'm good, man. Shit happens. Life happens. You can't live your life.
Life could happen in a car and then a truck, not a bike.
Yeah, but you could go hunting and get eaten by a bear. I mean, look, anything could happen.
I mean,
you go swimming and get eaten by a shark.
That's right. It's the same shit.
No, it's not.
What are you saying?
There's more of a risk of a motorcycle than getting eaten by a shark, bimbo.
It's called risk versus reward, my friend.
Yeah, I'm okay. I enjoy the risk.
Don't do it again, asshole.
Okay.
All right, I won't do it again. I'll slow down.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you guys about the Elon Musk situation. Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah.
You did?
I briefly.
No.
So correct me if I'm wrong.
Dude, I literally do not watch.
I don't either. I was in the car for 8 hours yesterday. So Summer was giving me all these stories, and I was like,
yeah, I don't know.
Hit it up.
Hit it up.
Elon Musk's father had a child with his stepdaughter.
Wait, hold on. Back up. Wait.
When
Elon Musk,
father,
his dad,
had a child with whose stepdaughter? The father's stepdaughter or Elon's stepdaughter?
Elon Musk's father.
Yes, daddy,
was married to a woman.
Yes.
Who had a daughter.
And
he banged her and had a kid.
He banged her and had a kid.
Wowie, wow. Wait, did you hear about the Biden fucking leak phone?
No.
Oh, my buddy sent me the link. It's like him banging fucking hookers and drinking.
Oh, the Hunter Biden one. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stories about that.
Yeah,
How's
somebody
this guy,
hacked.
how's this guy not in jail already? He's got so many fucking pieces of evidence.
Somebody hacked into his phone. He was like banging strippers and shit.
Who
I
is
have the
that?
link on my phone. If your dad's a president of the United States, why are you saving porn videos on your phone? Like, I just wouldn't even do that just because.
Well, check this out. Who announced a secret child with
He looks like
stepdaughter.
someone that would fuck his stepdaughter.
Elon Musk's grandmother was Canada's first chiropractor. He's also the okay, what does that have to do with any? Elon Musk, the father of tech billionaire Elon Musk, shocked the world by admitting that he has a second child with his 35-year-old stepdaughter, Jana. The admission came with an interview in The Sun. The 76-year-old is known for being Elon Musk's estranged father. The Tesla CEO had discussed his father. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
His name is Earl.
Errol, yeah. In 1970, he married model May Haldeman Musk, and the couple welcomed 3 children, Elon, Kimball, and Tosca. Errol was elected by blah, blah, blah. That doesn't matter. Errol and May divorced in 1979, and Elon, then 8, decided to stay with his father.
Ew, that's the daughter.
I think so, yeah. It
Scroll
emerged
up, scroll
in 2018. It emerged in 2018 that Errol had a
Oh,
baby.
she's a freak, dude. She's got one of those neck things on.
Joker.
Yeah, she likes to be fucking chained up, whipped, the whole 9.
Whoopsh.
What the fuck, dude? How fucked up is that?
What a fucking slut.
So what does he do now?
Okay, so
I haven't.
Is he
I'm not
really
gonna-
getting sued for
I'm not going to read anymore. I'm
Crypto
sure
too?
someone will correct me, but this is what I heard. So that motherfucker has 2 kids now with his stepdaughter, but he also has kids with the stepmother.
What do you do?
So their kids now.
Wait, he
are-
has 2 kids with the stepdaughter?
Yes.
So their kids are like,
So their kids.
So he impregnated her twice.
Yes. So their kids now are nieces and uncles. Like think of the relationship. They're brothers, right? But they're also their uncles.
I'm lost. Sounds gross.
So Errol fucked Jana,
I know.
the stepdaughter, and had 2
Yeah.
kids. But the stepdaughter's mother, he also fucked her and had kids with her.
so in
Dirty.
the family tree fucking order.
That's
would be
incest,
one-
man.
No, it's not.
It's not incest.
Not yet.
It just means that the stepmother's kids and the stepdaughter's kids are
Are
uncles and brothers. How the fuck does that work? So there's,
Disgusting.
So hold on. Who's the bigger piece of shit? The daughter, right?
well, I don't know actually. Who is the
I mean, Errol obviously.
Errol's the biggest piece of shit.
Errol's the clear winner, but like the fucking first of all, you're 35, fucking banging a 76-year-old. What are you doing?
That's a piece of shit.
Why is he?
That's
Must
a
be,
40. That's a 41-year difference.
he obviously must be extremely loaded. Like, why would she bang him otherwise?
Because she's a crack whore and wants heroin.
Who the fuck bangs their dad?
Stepdad.
Yeah, but it's still like he raised
He's not
you.
even a
Like,
good-looking dad, though.
That's a category on my porn site.
is it?
Stepdad.
Is it? Is there? I was always stepmom.
Or stepdad.
Their stepdad? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you.
That's
I've never
On
insane.
my porn site. Are you putting on a hoodie?
Yeah, my house is freezing. It's like 95 outside, but it's 60 fucking 8 in here. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
No. It's not. Oops.
What did that say?
There is stepdad porn. What the fuck? I've never seen that. Huh. That's new to me. I gotta check that out.
Now we're looking at porn sites on the podcast.
Is it good? No, we're not looking at porn sites. He told me about stepdad porn. I didn't know it was a thing.
The
Have
category.
you ever heard of stepdad porn?
Heard of stepdad? It's like those just like the
Oh, but I've heard of stepmom. Like those are really popular. I've never heard of stepdad porn.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the dad. It's just a dad banging a younger girl.
Obviously.
I couldn't figure that out.
Porn's about using your imagination, guy.
Thanks, guy. It's a guy banging a girl. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Those are definitely jailhouse keys. He's got the little clip on him.
I'm telling you, you got to watch Blackbird. Check this out. It's a true story. It's right with Ray Liotta before he died.
Oh, I like Ray Liotta.
Yeah, he's really good.
He died this year, didn't he?
Yeah.
There's only a few episodes, 5 episodes so far. So that kind of sucks, but
Very sad.
it's on Apple. What the fuck is this?
A
Blackbird.
Fuck off.
You wanted a blackbird.
This.
What's it about?
This kid goes to jail. He's got to prove that.
Oh, I know that kid.
I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to spoiler alert.
Oh, he's got to like that. Isn't that one guy crazy? And he's got to like convince him that they're friends.
You fucking watch just as much TV as I do.
No, it was a commercial. You dope.
I don't know if I believe.
Or it might have even been on my phone. I saw the trailer for it.
How often is your girlfriend spending? How often is your girlfriend at your house?
A couple days a week.
She spend,
Where does she doesn't watch TV?
Does she spend the whole day there?
What am I in 8th grade?
I'm just curious. Like, does she come over at like noon and leave at like midnight, or does she come over at noon and like fuck off? Like
No, she'll come over on like Friday and leave on like Sunday, Monday.
Oh, so she'll stay the weekend.
Yeah, bro.
How far does she live?
An hour.
Oh, so that's why. So you don't see her during the week that much?
Sometimes.
Huh.
How did fucking Blackbird turn into guys' relationship? Can somebody fucking explain to me how this fucking?
Because you guys don't talk to me about your relationships, and I'm really curious.
No, not true. Because
What?
Nothing.
What?
There's a day you called me and I said I'll call you back, and I called you back and you never called me back.
You never called me back.
Oh yes, I did.
I was angry actually.
I called you back 2 minutes later. Like I told you,
the next morning. I woke up the next morning. I said to Summer, I'm like, I don't think Guy's my friend. And she said, why?
No.
I'm like, because I called him. He never calls me back.
I called you right back and it rang and you didn't pick up.
No, watch. I'll prove it to you.
You can't go back 2 weeks in your phone.
Sure, I can.
Can you?
I have a secret thing that I can do it.
Mine only goes back till Tuesday. When was this? This was last week. I don't even have it.
I don't call that many people. Oh, wait.
Oh, have a missed phone call. Have a missed phone call.
Guys, Cisternino.
Have a missed phone call.
I called you.
Yes, and I called you back.
July 6th at 7:30.
I called you back. Yeah. And I called you back, didn't I?
July
it's right
6th,
there.
At 7:51. I missed it. How did I not hear it? I didn't hear it. I swear to God. All right, I'll take the L. I'll take the L on that one.
Everybody always thinks I fucking fabricate.
I swear to God, I did not hear. I honestly did not think you called me back. I'm like, he probably doesn't want to talk about it. So it's good then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell everybody else anything about it?
It's good.
That's it. It's good. How are you adjusting to having a new girlfriend? And when you live alone, and then you have a girlfriend, it's like a big adjustment.
I mean, she's very neat, man. She's very neat. She's very clean. Like, she cleans up after herself. Like, it's easy.
Does it feel clingy at all? Not clingy. Clingy is the wrong word. Does it feel like your space is like tight because you're like go from living by yourself to like having somebody there 3 days?
No. Like she don't annoy me. She don't get in my way. Like, the one thing that which is crazy because she's younger, obviously, is she's the only girl who's never once gave me a fucking single word about social media.
What do you mean?
Hasn't fucking like
being on social media or like
that she's not really on it. She doesn't post a lot, and she's not like, why did you like this photo, or who's that girl, or who or this person commented, or this girl made, like, she just doesn't like it. She's not like, I used to always have the girls and be like, why'd you like that girl's photo? Who's that girl? Or why did this girl make that comment? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I've been there.
And like the fact that she doesn't do that is probably the biggest turn on.
Yeah. That's actually, I don't know. From my experience, there's not very many girls that can do that.
I know.
Most girls, like I said, my experience only, I don't want to talk for anybody else, but most girls are like curious why you're liking a certain girl's photo, or like why a girl said something on your photo or whatever. It's like,
I'll tell you this for the girls listening, her being like that makes me a lot more like loose and like not, because like I feel like when they're constantly checking, then you start worrying about your phone. Because even though you might not be doing anything, you're afraid that something's going to pop up or somebody's going to comment or somebody's going to like. So when the girl actually doesn't care, I'm much more free with my phone.
yeah,
Like I don't worry about where it is or if it's face up or face down or if it's on ring or on, but because she doesn't care.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the sense of trust there. Like it hasn't been broken because she doesn't question anything.
Well, it makes sense too, because ideally you should be given trust until you lose it, or should you earn trust?
I give it until it's broke.
Give it until you lose it.
That's what I do.
So if we're going to give any advice to women, we're saying try and chill out a bit until there's a reason not to.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of times, and like, you know, obviously she's starting to get to know me. I'm starting to get to know her, but like, because of like how abrasive I am and like the way I talk, like she'll take a lot of the things that I say in a very like argumentative, like I'm mad.
Yeah.
And
there.
like, you know, I was like, listen, like you assume a lot about what I say and like how I feel, and it's not always correct. So it's like, you know, it's a learning, it's a learning curve, but you know, no, I mean, I don't like no really complaints at all. Like
I'm the same way. My
I wish I could see her more. That's
Yeah.
really the only complaint.
Yeah.
You know,
My wife says I have a tone.
yeah, but like if your wife
You do got a tone for it.
hold on. If your wife knows you, then she knows that you have a tone.
But that's why we don't fight anymore, because she
That
knows
can't be used against you.
Huh?
That can't be
No,
used
she doesn't anymore. Now she's like I'm trying to relate to how you guys are in the beginning.
Yeah.
Me and Summer in the beginning it was very hard because when I talk, it comes off asshole-ish, even if I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of issues that way until she kind of learned, it's just the way he speaks.
Well, it's like a lot of times, like when I talk, like I'm loud and she'll be like, you're yelling at me. And I'm like, I'm not yelling at you. Like, it's not like I literally will start laughing and be like, I'm not yelling at all.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you read that?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
That's fucked up.
I'm going to read this just so people can, because this isn't private. Man, we just saw a guy get smoked on a motorcycle. Guy braked hard and the bike hit him and flew over the car, and then the car's front wheels hit and ran over him. Oh my God. Laying there, a bunch of people around, and he was laying on his side motionless. No protective gear, just a helmet. Wow.
You guys don't need that in Canada, right?
Sorry?
You don't need protective gear in Canada?
Only required to wear a helmet. So like I'll go out in a helmet and gloves.
So I was the first person at 3 bike accidents, and that's why I don't like fucking bikes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
Holy fuck. Damn.
You know what? I was shocked. I was shocked driving home because there's a lot of states that you don't have to wear a helmet.
Yeah, Connecticut's one of them too.
I don't remember which state. I don't remember if it was Indiana or I think it might have been Kentucky. This guy seeing guys on Harleys, no fucking helmet, no nothing, just cruising in a tank top. I'm like, it's kind of fucking scary. I don't think I could do that. I mean, it's scary anyway, but no helmet is even like more like, wow.
Yeah.
So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, your relationship and speech pattern. I think Ron Parlow said something. Ron Parlow put something up about resting bitch face. And he said, it's not cool to have a resting bitch face. If you have a resting bitch face, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you relationships. It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you sales. It's going to cost you blah, blah, blah. And I kind of agree with him on all fronts. But if you have a resting bitch face, it's not because you have it on purpose. Like I have a resting bitch face.
So do I.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm doing it to be cool.
Look at Nick's face right now.
Nick doesn't have a resting bitch face.
What's that face?
People are scared of Nick because he's big, not because he looks mean.
What's that face?
That's a mean
You
face.
just look like an idiot.
That's his mean face, which is still not even mean looking.
Fuck you, man. I'm mean.
You have a baby face, dude.
Yeah.
Why is your mic crackling?
My mic?
Why is-
Is my mic crackling? No, it's not.
No.
Anyway.
Yes,
So
you
yeah.
just did there.
Well, just get over it. How do we fix the resting bitch face problem?
Don't rest with a bitch face.
Botox.
I did that. Look, it's clean. Look, no wrinkles.
Should I do that?
Well, I did it for free because they were just offering it. No, I wouldn't do it if I were you. You have that like rugged. I mean, but you are dating a younger woman. You might want to try and
Here we fucking go. Make me feel like shit.
you might want to try and keep up.
With the Joneses,
Nick, what are you doing?
Just
practicing my
talk
rest
to the guys.
Nick started his Olympia prep.
Yeah.
So
23 weeks out.
yeah, why the
22.
fuck are you starting 22 weeks out?
This is what we agreed on. We want to start early, be ready early. Since, he's new to my body.
But it's so early.
This is so
You have so much muscle. It probably takes you like 8 weeks to get ready.
slow progression.
22 fucking weeks is not slow. It's like a snail's pace.
Yeah.
That's a little ridiculous, Nick.
I like it.
I would say 16 to 20.
I've always 20 weeks. What's an extra 2 weeks gonna do?
I think Nick is just doing it so that he doesn't have to travel anymore.
Fucking diva.
Nope. It's what Coach said.
So you can't go to Tampa at all? Can't cut out a day early and go to Tampa?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. He lives in
I have a
I live in
seminar.
Tampa.
He
You
lives
I
in
have a
Tampa.
Okay, I have a seminar with me, Branch,
Okay.
Trish.
You,
that
Branch,
day,
who
I
else?
can't- Me, Branch, Trish, MJ, and I think that's it.
Guy or
So really, it's just a seminar with Branch.
Motherfucker, you don't think people can ask me questions? You know who I am?
Fouad, are you coming?
It's in Tampa?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Bang!
I was asked to go to the GASP event, but I don't know if I can make it.
Why?
I have some things I have to take care of that week. I don't think I can go during the week.
Don't be a baby. Be a team player. Sure.
Wait, so what does that got to do with Tampa?
What's that got to do with
Nothing. I think I might come to Tampa. I think it'd be
You're
good
gonna
for me.
come? Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to go, and your birthday's that weekend, and if I could bring Paul's birthday's that weekend.
Oh, Paul's gonna come?
How
I'm gonna-
come
I'm gonna-
Paul hasn't been on and show his nipple? I want to see it live.
He did on the last podcast.
Oh, I didn't see it.
The last podcast, if you watch it, I know none of us watch the podcast, but if you go back and watch the last podcast, guys, Paul's nipple.
I watched the ones I'm not on.
How funny
you?
was it to watch it?
Oh, dude, he was so.
I wish
fucking scared.
you would have. I would have died.
I posted.
bro.
Did you watch the video of him getting it done?
I watched
Yeah.
it.
But
Oh,
I feel like if I was there, I would have lost complete composure.
Oh, it was fucking great, dude. He was so worried about which nipple was the right one to do. He kept like even before I turned the camera on, he kept asking me like on the way up the stairs to go in the place. It's like, dude, it's like which nipple? It's like I don't want to have the wrong nipple. I'm like,
Bro,
Oh.
I'm thinking about getting that done, and I would fucking be so nervous to get my nipple.
I'm like, Paul, what do you think's gonna happen? Like guys are just gonna flock to you because you have your fucking nipple. Like, oh, I gotta go fuck Paul. He's got the right nipple pierced. Like nothing's gonna happen, dude.
Thinks
so
he's
then
gonna,
we
like,
sit
track pussy.
The good thing was you've had something pierced before, right?
Who?
You guy,
No.
Nick.
Yeah, I had my ears pierced.
Yeah, like I don't know if you remember.
My
getting
dad would fucking kill. My dad would have killed me.
I used to take mine out. So back in the day when it was cool, I got my eyebrow
No,
pierced.
you did not.
I did.
Oh my God, you did not.
Right here.
Oh my God.
I was a
you
ladies'
are-
man. I was a ladies' man back in the day. But
you were that's
I used
that's
to-
like
Whenever I
that's
went
like
home,
douche marker 101.
no, it was cool back then. So when I went to see my parents, I would unscrew it, take it out, and then go home because my dad would do the same thing. You'd fucking whip my ass even at 20.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
And I'm not piercing my ears. They're big enough. I don't need to draw attention to them.
But I do. What I was gonna say is, Nick, I don't know if you remember, but when I got my eyebrow pierced, it's just a quick like It's just it doesn't hurt. Like
Very
it's
quick.
just-
Yeah, it's like
it's
boop.
a pop and it's
Yeah,
gone.
but don't they do it manually? They do it with like a bar and they just go,
Yeah.
oh, but it's
Why
your
should-
nipple, bro.
You can see a video of it. You see this like he put this like pole through it, and I'm like, oh. The only reason it fucking feels like it would hurt so bad is because our nipples are all probably sensitive anyways. So like, you know,
I would have.
so-
He didn't scream, right?
No, he made like he grimaced for a bit, and then it was so fast. He was like, "Oh, you're done already."
Was he complaining after? It had to hurt. It had. There's no fucking way. I'm thinking about that nipple just going. Boom, boom.
He said he couldn't sleep at night.
Oh,
And the fucking idiot.
No way.
So when you leave, they give you this card that says like, "What
I
to
have
do."
a nipple.
No, it says,
Yeah, I have a nipple. Right?
well, how to take care of your tit. So he doesn't read it, and he goes swimming with his kids.
You can't do that with the chemicals.
And he gets out and he reads it. The first line is like, "Do not swim." So he's such an idiot.
Bacteria and shit. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. So he's like, "My nipple's throbbing." I'm like, "Well, you went in the pool. Should have went in the pool." So I can't believe he fucking did it. So we have a new bet. I have a new bet with Brent, the owner of Armada. That podcast is coming out next week. And Ben, because Ben is coaching Hunter. Brent is a business partner with Brandon. And I am with Nick on Hostile. So I bet them both that Nick would beat Brandon and Hunter.
Wow.
And Brent bet me and Ben both that Brandon would beat Nick and Hunter. And Ben bet us both that Hunter would beat Nick and Brandon. If I lose, I have to grow a mustache with the twirly ends. And nothing else. So I have to like shave my beard and just have a twirly end of mustache. But I still think I got the best deal. Because Brent is like, you guys all don't know Brent, but he loves his hair. It's like his thing. And he's got to shave his hair and shave his beard. So he's only left with like eyebrows for hair on his head. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but this, these guys that like really love their hair and like comb it perfectly and that's Brent.
It's a lot.
The
That's
best-
it's a lot of moving parts to that bet.
The best one is Ben's. So Ben hates a chin strap, but with no fill in and no mustache. So just the chin strap.
Oh, like the leprechaun.
Yes. So Ben's got to grow the chin strap and also shave his eyebrows. Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. Watch
Wow.
this. I looked this up. I'll tell you that I looked this up to see how bad it would be. I'll tell you this. There is no such thing as that. You could take the best looking guy in the world.
You know what I would do? I would have the little Manscaped thing with me at the show.
Yeah. Promote it.
And if like he loses, I'd walk up to him and be like, you could start with your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen,
I'd be like, start with your eyebrows, buddy.
you can take the best looking guy in the world and shave their eyebrows. They're immediately ugly. Watch. I'll prove it to you. Watch. Look at this. Look at Will Smith. This is Ben's gonna look like this, dude. Look at this dude. Who else do we have here? Look at Jimmy Fallon. Look at this. Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at how dorky he looks with no eyebrows.
Look at Guy Fieri
Where?
right in the middle with the hair. No, bro, the blonde hair up.
Oh, this guy. It's bad. And Ben, I think Ben's got the worst deal in the bet.
Because he's a little Chinese, right? Asian. His eyes look a little squinty.
Oh, it's gonna look even worse. Yeah. So anyway,
Are you allowed to fill him in with something?
No, man.
no, you just have to have shaved eyebrows. That's it.
How long
Plus,
do you think it would take to grow back?
I don't know.
No, man.
I don't know how long it takes for eyebrows.
Take that loss, baby. Take that loss.
So
I wouldn't
Nick's got
take that bet.
You what?
I said that's a risky bet for Ben to take.
Fuad's in the safe.
I think I got the safest bet.
Yeah.
Brandon is going to. I'm not going to reveal too much. You guys got to watch. Have to watch the next podcast.
Yeah, don't reveal.
Yeah, we did it. We had a good live podcast in Tennessee. So
Who did it?
me, Ben, Nick.
In front of people or just like live at a
No, they asked me if I wanted to, and I said, no, man, let's just get some couches out around and shoot the shit. Me, Ben, Nick, Brandon, and Brent from Armada. We had some good workouts.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to train with Nick this time, though.
You didn't want to smoke.
No, you didn't want to train legs with us.
I don't train legs when I travel.
How convenient.
I don't want to end up like Guy.
What's that? Legs and peeled
and tear my fucking quad.
Guy, did you post a update progress pic or some shit?
There we go.
No, I'm only asking because I got tagged in it like 1,000 times.
No, I can't do anything when somebody tagging somebody.
You put up an update photo of you?
Shut up.
And people were like,
why would you do that?
When are you going to do yours, Fouad? And I'm like, I'm not. Oh, my fucking Instagram doesn't work. Fuck me. This is so bullshit.
So weird.
I wonder why it's happening.
Maybe you should log out and log back in.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget my password. That is really weird.
Yeah, I haven't show what I look like at fucking 40 and
I'm gonna watch it right now.
I forgot my password and I can't get back in.
Watch it.
I'm gonna watch it right now. Here he goes. Look at him. Look at him, Fouad. Fucking old man.
What are you doing? You're old now.
Having fun, bro.
I know. I'm just joking around.
I still got the hamstring drop.
I would probably post some progress shit if I was shredded. You still look good. You're just smaller.
I know.
Yeah, that's great, man. You know what? I think if you could look lean, even if you're smaller, it's still great. Okay, what's your favorite cheat meal at the moment? Pizza. What's your favorite cheat meal at the moment?
Cheesecake.
Pizza. Really? You say cheesecake?
This fucking guy, this guy in the Cheesecake Factory, man. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you say Cheesecake Factory or actual cheesecake?
What Cheesecake Factory?
Oh. I don't know how you could get a hard on for that stuff after the fucking last time we were there. It was horrible.
Well, I just went again after that in Orlando, and it was phenomenal.
Really?
Hey, where do you think Derek's going to place?
Derek, what?
Lunsford.
Did he say he's open?
I think he's
going to get the invite.
It's and nobody watching take that as like I have inside information. It's literally just my opinion.
I think he's going to get the invite.
I don't have any inside information, so I'm not.
Look, if I see him almost over every day, there's no way this man's making 212.
Well, that's true. That's the other thing I think too. So I'm like,
let me rephrase. There's no way he's going to make 212 and look phenomenal. Does Derek? Yeah. Does Derek make top 6 at the Olympia?
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
Who does he beat to get in the top 6 then?
I'm not starting this conversation.
Why am I getting thrown in the mix? I'm the 212 guy.
Fine. I'll throw it out there. I don't care. Listen.
No, throw names.
Listen. Whatever the fuck we say on this podcast, people make videos about it. So I don't really give a shit anymore. I'm not saying anything disrespectful. We're talking about placings and bodybuilders. Okay. So if bodybuilders,
I'm just saying I don't want to fucking, I don't want to hurt because listen, we were on a podcast in the beginning when I did my last Olympia, and Nick didn't even have me in like the top fucking 3, and I didn't take umbrage to it. So I just, if I'm gonna speak fucking real, I don't need people getting fucking butthurt. So
well, this isn't personal attack. It's competitive. It's a sport.
I gotta go downstairs and my computer is gonna fucking die, so I gotta take this down.
Okay, so does he beat Ian?
Yes.
Does he beat William Bonac?
Possible.
Does he beat Hunter?
Yes, but not this year.
Does he beat you?
Yes, but not this year.
Really? I've never fucking heard you say that before. You think he's that good?
I do.
That's crazy.
I'm right.
Nick.
I'm kind of right. I think
Because here's why. I'll tell you why.
Sure.
He has not been able to have a full off season, right? So yes, he has the shape, he has size, but I don't think he has the size to overpower the top 5 that was last year. But now, you know, if he gets the Open this year and now has a full off season to really grow his physique and keep that same shape and structure, it's fucking, you know, it is what it is.
this is how I look at it.
But sorry, go ahead, guy.
No, go.
I just was going to say, can he get bigger and keep that shape? That's going to be the main question.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. But if he does, it's a problem for everyone.
Wow, Nick, I've never seen you this like high on somebody else's physique.
Oh no, he's not going to beat me. I'm just saying, like he's going to be a challenge for everyone.
I think Derek has nothing to lose. Everybody that's in the 212 this year and last was pretty much already there. He already proved that he could be the best in the 212 division. He made some of the most drastic improvements in a year that I've ever seen a bodybuilder make. And I think he has the ability to crack the top 5 and be somebody who's in the Olympia and talked about somebody that could be the champ in very few years. So I think he would be, I'm not calling him stupid. I think it would be a dumb move to not jump in the Open.
Are we making the mistake of pumping him up before we've seen him next to anybody?
No, because whatever happens on stage is going to happen on stage. This is just...
No. I'm not saying that, Nick. I'm saying we're saying this now before we've seen him next to anyone big.
I know what Derek looks like, and he's like 225, 230.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
Okay.
Now, if he goes into the Open and goes to that weight and maintains that weight and just gets harder and leaner and harder and leaner, it's dangerous.
Yeah. So you've seen him now at 250, right? He's like 250 right now, you said?
Yeah.
He's still pulling that same vacuum and shit?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It looks almost as good as it did on stage.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
I'm good for him, bro. I was so hard on that kid early on.
It's pretty incredible what Hany does with athletes, eh?
And the thing with him is he's not fat. He's very lean.
But I think this is Hany's doing. Like,
you know,
I'm not trying to take anything away from Derek, because Derek's obviously a great bodybuilder with great genetics, but Hany just has a way of creating the perfect storm with athletes where he gets the most out of them.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder to myself if Derek would be in this position if he was still with a different coach.
No.
I think the problem was he needed to get away from a coach and try new things.
Yeah, Hany seems to have the right formula, but I'm not trying to say there's one formula, but he seems to have the right.
Whatever Hany and Derek do, it clicks. It works.
But that's what I'm saying. He seems to click with everybody he works with. But that also,
you know what Hany's very good at, in my opinion, just from even me talking to him. He knows how to like bring the best out of someone.
That's what I've always said. That's what when people ask me who the best coach is, I always say, look, John.
He makes you feel comfortable.
John was the best coach for me personally, but Hany is the best coach that I've ever seen in my time as a bodybuilder.
For like the mental state of a competitor, Hany's very good at.
But that's literally very calm. That's literally word for word what I've always said when people say why. I'm not like, it's not drugs, it's not diet. He knows how to get more out of the athlete than any other coach.
Yeah, I agree.
So, because I've worked with him for 3 years, 2 years or 3 years, I can't remember, but nothing he did was some type of voodoo shit. Like, pretty diet was pretty, I don't want to say simple, but diet was pretty standard, what you would think. Drugs were not overly used.
Right.
Training was hard. Like he wanted a certain level of volume and all that. But like the biggest benefit to Hany was he knew what to say to me on the phone when we talked. To make
exactly, yes.
And this goes back to the beginning conversation about checking in once a week.
Yeah.
That once a week check-in, it's not about being mentally weak. It was just, it keeps that, the off season is a long fucking process. You guys both know that. And people get bored, right? Like after a month, and it doesn't mean, I've seen pros, like it's not just amateurs. I've seen pros that after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months of off season, they start to slack off a little bit on their shit. Maybe their diet gets a little bit worse. They eat more junk food.
Yeah.
Checking in once a week keeps you on your toes, man.
It does.
Especially with somebody like Hany. When I would call Hany, be like, hey, man, you're getting fat. Like, you don't look good anymore. Get back on your diet. I'd be like, oh, okay. Because we always kind of had the setup where I had my base diet, and if I was hungry, I could eat more than my base diet. And so sometimes I would go a little overboard. He'd be like, hey, go back to the base. And then we go back to the base diet, and I would lean up again. So that check-in can be valuable.
Oh, that reminded me of something. Don't hang up. Don't end this. Don't you guys?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
No, when this is over, don't end it.
Oh,
So you
okay.
guys don't leave. Don't leave.
Okay, we won't leave. Why is it secret?
I don't want to talk about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay. So it's secret.
Okay, podcast over.
Okay, and we're out. No, it's like, no, it's okay. We're getting to that time anyway. Okay, boys. We didn't cover the Vancouver Pro at all.
Who cares?
You want me to go? You want me to do an Instagram live real quick and ask somebody?
I don't mean to be rude. There's 5 people.
Fouad,
In it. What is
yeah.
it?
You want me to get a question?
No, I don't. I don't need any questions.
I can get 2 questions.
I got 500 right here.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't get it.
We'll
Okay.
go over it. We'll go. Ian's gonna win.
Guys.
Okay, we're done. I mean,
No, wait a minute. Let's just quickly. We have to. This is what we do, Nick. We're a bodybuilding podcast.
Antoine will be second, and then that's it. I don't know the rest.
Okay, first of all, this guy. Oh, I can't click on anything.
Yeah, you can't click, bro. It's not your Instagram's no good right now.
I don't even know where the lineup went.
You might have to reboot your computer.
No,
didn't.
it's mine too, bro. Mine's the same thing. I can't click.
Oh, is it? Maybe it's just an Instagram thing.
Somebody posted.
I'll send you one.
Okay, it doesn't matter. If somebody posted the lineup, but maybe I'll just cover it by myself.
I need that, bro.
3XL. It's big.
Oh,
It's not big enough. It's not big enough for him.
That's huge.
Depends on the shirt, man. We give Nick 5s.
But that's an oversized tee.
Oh,
3 should.
might.
Yeah, that should be all right.
You gonna send it to me?
Yeah, send me your address, you fuck.
All right.
I'm gonna send you your Apple Watch tomorrow.
I heard that. This is the 3rd time I'm hearing that.
But I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
You're an asshole.
It's
You said.
it's very convenient.
What do you got?
I don't know if I like that. It's too
I like it. I like it.
unfuckwithable. Is that even a word?
If Guy says it's a word, it's a word.
Aceto said that to me years ago in a text message.
Wouldn't it just be unfuckable?
No.
That means you're unfuckable. That's not a good thing. I'm fuckable. What do you mean?
Chris sent me a text years ago before
You're
the
not
show,
fuckable anymore. You're unfuckable.
and he goes, "You're gonna be." Aceto text me one year. I sent him check-ins, and he goes, "You're gonna be unfuckwithable at this show."
Yeah, it's cool.
And I'm like, I'm putting that on a shirt.
I get it. All right. We can't cover the Vancouver show because I can't get on Instagram properly to show pictures and shit. So maybe I'll cover that on my own tomorrow or whatever.
All right.
So yeah. So until next week.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Assalamu alaikum.
Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.